The other day, I showed you some investments that you could make in FIFA 22 to make some coins. Now, in this video, what I'm going to be doing is a follow-up to that because, one, you boys really enjoyed it, and two, I really enjoyed looking at my real-time analytics when I saw that it had 4,000 views in 1 hour. Ridiculous scenes. So it sort of got me thinking, well, what can we do some investing around? Is there anything coming up? And then I thought, oh, yeah, Rulebreakers Team 2 tomorrow. The market's going to be absolutely on its backside. Probably an opportunity to make some coins. Do you want to know another way to make some coins as well? By buying some over at Mule Factory. That was horrendous. Boys, if you do want to go and buy yourself any FIFA 22 coins, make sure to click the link in the description and check out Mule Factory and use that code LE5CHEAP at checkout for a spicy little discount. However, the boys, without further ado, let's get into this video. Boys, if you want to see more stuff around this investing stuff, you know what to do. Drop a like on this video. 2,000 likes is your target. Subscribe if you're new and comment down below. Who are you going to be investing in? What's your market plays? Let's get into the video. Freak.
Knowledge.
So boys, jumping straight into this video, first things first, let's have a look at some of the investments that I shouted the other day. Now, some of them I've still got, some of them I've sold on, and overall, I don't actually think a lot of them did too bad. Now, the first guy who I shouted the other day was Barhusen at close to discard price. He actually got up all the way to, I think it was around 15,000 coins last night when the Verratti SBC came out. Now, this is what I was talking about with investing, right? You can't just pick up the cards and then sell them instantly the next day. It don't really work like that. Something has to come out first for them to go up in price. So what actually happened was EA released a Marco Verratti SBC, and within it you did need one Rulebreakers player. You can see right here, and the team chemistry is 80 as well. And if we actually go on to it as well, as you'll be able to see, the right mid position is just here. You might not be able to see it because of my face cam, but considering that it was right mid and there's a Rulebreakers, he just went up in price. So that one was a pretty sound investment. You're probably making, I think, 3,000, 4,000 coins profit per card at its peak. I sold at 13,750, so I made about 1,000 coins per card, roughly.
It's free real estate.
I also mentioned about Galashi as well being a bit too cheap, and we actually saw him rise really, really well in price. Now, the reason for this is because we got ourselves a hero SBC. You know, the guaranteed foot hero ones you saw pretty much everybody uploading a video about, and pretty much everyone in the community thought, you know what, sod waiting for my pre-order, I want it now. And pretty much everybody did it, so a lot of stuff went up. So as part of that SBC, as you can see, Team of the Week players minimum 1, Team of the Week players minimum 1, and then just an 86 rated squad anyway. So that meant that Galashi went up. I advised him initially at 15,000 coins. He's currently at 22,000 coins, nice 7,000 coins profit there. Wish I bought more, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Another good investment which I made the other day was around the Silver Team of the Week. Now, we actually got a Electrum Players Pack from the UEFA Marquee Matchups the other day, which meant that you could pick these up for very, very cheap. I was picking them up consistently at 17,000, 18,000 coins, and as far as I'm aware, they are currently chilling around 20,000. They were chilling at 20,000 coins. What the bloody hell happened? Regardless, though, in the run-up to Silver Stars yesterday, they were going for 20,000 coins. I sold at 20,000 coins. Admittedly, now I've said this, and they're going for 13,000 coins. You'll go, Lewis, you're talking absolute rubbish, but I will show you some investments that didn't go too well. Now, this is obviously part of our oosh to glory. However, I've not really, I've been trading and stuff, but I've not really wanted to include anything in a video about oosh to glory, mainly because I'm just trading with the same stuff over and over again, and it's getting a bit long, so I thought, why not just leave it? So, David Alaba is still sat at 25,000 coins. I still think that that is too cheap for this card. I'm not saying to go and pick him up now, but I do still think that if you can get this card for like 22k, it's a very, very good investment. Now, I picked up quite a few at 25k. He is admittedly being sort of dump listed at the minute, and it's sort of one of them. I don't really know what to say about this one. I'll probably hold for maybe like a week, 2 weeks later on, and maybe potentially have something that links over to him, maybe.
It's entirely possible.
Now, I do just want to go back over to the Hero SBC because it's a bit of a talking point, isn't it? So, like I said, Galashi went up very, very well considering he was 86 rated fodder. He was in form. He's gone up in price because he fits the requirements for this. Now, I do want to talk about one thing, and that is actually going to be about fodder. Now, if you don't know what fodder is, that's absolutely fine. Fodder is basically cards who are only expensive because of the rating. Not because they're any good, not because they're OP, just because they're like 86 rated and they fit into different SBCs.
Fair enough.
So because of this FUT Hero upgrade, what actually happened to the market the other day, especially on the 85s, 86 rated cards, is that they went up pretty hefty in price, around 20-30% on some cards, and some cards even went as high as like 10,000 coins from what they were previously. So what I want to do in this video is talk about Fodder and how you can invest in Fodder. Now, when do you buy Fodder? When there's supply. So if you go over to the store, there's lightning rounds, or you go over to the store and there's promo packs just come out, or there's a new promo just come out, like the Rulebreakers Team 2, for example, this Friday, you want to be picking up. Then what you need to do with that fodder is wait until it's needed for an SBC. So that's going to be your second question. When do I buy and when do I sell? Well, you buy when there's supply, like I just said, and you sell when it's needed. Supply demanded. Some of the best examples of people you could potentially be taking a look at, considering how well they rose because of the hero upgrade, are people like Carvajal. Now, Carvajal rose so much, he is back down in price now, obviously because of the fact that we've had Division Rivals Worlds this morning, we've had a lot more supply come onto the game, and probably the potential that people have potentially over-invested in this card. So currently at the minute, it's 6,500 coins, and I still think this is a really good price for this card. So with that, what's happened recently is that we've had an icon upgrade leaked into the code. Now, I initially thought that was going to be for icon swaps. If you don't know what icon swaps is, don't worry about it. It'll be something that we can talk about a bit later. Basically, I thought it was for icon swaps. However, with the FUT Hero upgrade coming out, I do think that we could potentially be getting an icon SBC maybe next Monday. Potentially. Another good card to take a look at is going to be Albert as well. I do think Albert has the potential to do quite well in terms of pricing, because again, he's someone who did very well with that hero upgrade. And again, if we get an icon SBC on Monday, I do think Fodder will go higher than the hero upgrade. I do think that, but I do think more people will be invested this time around. Even the fact that I'm considering the investments means that loads of other people are. You're watching this video, loads of other people are. So in terms of selling, I don't know if I would wait for the icon SBC to come out. I think the safest thing to do, just in case that it doesn't come out, is to just sell within the hype. And again, just sell when you're sort of happy with it. When you're picking up these cards, like for example, at the minute, Alba's how much are you going for? Like 13k roughly. If someone said to you now, if you pick up at 12k, oh, with a shadow there. Nice. If someone said though that you pick up this card at 12k and you sell at 15k right away and that's guaranteed, would you still pick it up? If the answer is yeah, you want to be selling at 15k, don't you?
Yeah, boy.
Moving into the next player who did pretty well the other day is Di Maria. Now, the reason why these cards did so well, specifically like Di Maria, Carvajal, Albert, is because they are from popular leagues or nations and they are in scarce positions. That is the big thing to sort of bear in mind with this. Don't be going picking up 87s who are just in centre mid. There's probably an abundance of them already, or there's people who can sort of work out the SBCs, not just following really strict rules on rating and stuff. The best thing to do, in my opinion, what I found last year, was doing it in scarce positions. I made, honestly, millions from Fodder. Now people go, oh, Fodder trading, it's rubbish. Oh, it's too easy. But if it makes coins, who is arsed? Moving into the higher rated stuff, this is some of the stuff that rose fairly well. Now, I've just mentioned about scarce positions being a big factor on whether something goes up in price, and now I'm going to show you Suarez, who's a striker and not someone in a scarce position. However, when you get to that higher rated fodder, it doesn't really matter what position it is, because there's less supply of those different ratings. So for example, like with the 86s, right backs, left backs, they do really matter, obviously, because there's less supply there. But in terms of the higher rated stuff, there's just less supply overall. So Suarez was someone who actually rose a ton for the new SBCs, and as you can see at the minute, he's currently chilling around 23,000 coins. With this one, probably be looking under 20,000 and even cheaper. Now, again, it's up to you to decide the prices. I can't give you the prices specifically because I'm recording this the day before supply, so it's a bit stupid, but maybe if you join the Discord, I'll try and shout it in Discord or something. There you go, links in the description.
Whoa.
So moving away from gold cards, let's just have a spicy little look at the current team of the week. So there's still investments to be made with the current team of the week, and again, these are going to come down on Friday, and they're also probably going to come down on Saturday and Sunday as well, so it's completely up to you when you buy them. I can give you specific prices on these, which is a lot easier for me. So Carvajal at the minute is currently going for 15,000 coins. Now, if we saw Galashi go for 14,000 coins and 86 rating, then go to 22,000 coins, I think Carvajal could quite easily get down to maybe 11,000, 12,000 coins on Friday. You could pick him up then and just sell him when he's needed for an SBC. Another one who you could also go for is ex-Wigan Athletic player Andy Delort, who is currently going for 12,750. Now, if this card gets anywhere close to 10,000 coins, please pick him up. An 84 rated card should not go for 10,000 coins. He will 110...
in the beginning.
You will 110% be needed at some point as part of an SBC, and I do think that Deloitte is an okay investment as someone you could just chuck into your club. You don't really need to think too much about that one. I don't think it's a bad one, to be fair. But boys, that is where I'm going to be wrapping up this video. This is going to be another episode of Buy This Card Before It's Too Late. Hope you boys did enjoy. If you do want to go and watch any more of my videos though, make sure to click here or here, or click in the middle and go and subscribe. That would be absolutely bob on. But boys, 26 Lewis, and I am off. Oosh.